Welcome to the news table, Westview. This will be your final news intro.
Until next week when I have to come back and do it without all the seniors. So
Seniors, let's get it going. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is last news for us. Connor is gonna be doing it by himself next time. Please don't give him so much crap because he's gonna do it by himself. All right. So
computer's good on you. Miss Renning is looking for students to help with the Chromebooks next year. If you're interested, please go to the library and see Miss Renning for a brief interview. Thank you. Do you like books? Good on you. Go see the Cedar Mill Library for the Summer Reading Challenge, and if you complete it by August 31st, you get a free book, and that's good. So go do that. Do you like copying things? Good on you. We're looking for students to help teachers copy papers and then deliver them to the teachers. Please see Ms. Renning if you're interested. This will take a class period next year. Wonderful. Are you ready to make your early release mean something? How about the chance to climb into a landing gear of an airplane, fly in a life-size flight simulator, or fire up an oxyacetylene torch, all the while earning high school and college credit at no expense?
the class runs for 11 weeks starting this September 26th. You must be a high school senior or junior to apply for early release, and the course will begin and end with a career guidance lesson. Online weekly reflections will be mandatory for every student. You must commit to attending every class and be ready for the social and emotional rigors of college life.
Do you like yearbooks? Good on you. Go pick up your yearbook if you're a senior the 1st of June, and everyone else the 2nd of June between 2:30 and 2:45.
Westview, I'd like to apologize for all the horrible puns that we've said, for all the weird pranks that we've pulled that weren't really pranks, but we thought of them as pranks, and then Connor's hair. We made a lot of bad decisions as news crew this year, but it's all on you guys next year, so good luck!
So I'd always liked making animated short films. I first started with stop motion, and then I eventually went to 2D, and then finally 3D. And I first began with Blender, and then moved to 3ds Max, and then finally Maya, and that was the one I settled on. That's the one I truly found I liked. And I really like 3D animation because I have full control over everything. I can control what the lighting is, how all the sets are, what all the characters do precisely, and I really like I really like the beauty in 3D animation. 3D animations are generally the most visually pleasing of all film types, in my opinion. And it's something that I really like doing. You have to put a lot of work in, but you get a nice result at the end. Yeah, so on my last animation, it took about a little over 1,000 man-hours of just me doing it throughout the past 9 months. I began last summer with storyboarding the idea. The storyboard's basically making a little picture for every shot, and then doing that throughout the entire video, so planning out what's going to happen throughout your entire film. And then once you have that, you then go into modeling everything, which is creating every character, every object, every set, every little rock or anything. You have to create that in your 3D program. And then once you have that, you then go and texture everything, which gives it all of like if pants have like a little gray color, then that would be that, or like a plaid shirt, that's a different texture. And then you go into rigging, which is basically a skeletal structure for all your characters. That's what makes them move. And then once you have that, you can finally go into animating, which is a very long and tedious process of moving every individual bone throughout every individual shot. And if you have multiple characters in a shot, you can see it adds up very quickly. And then finally, in the end, once you have that, you then go into lighting, which is where your video starts to look like it should. And then once you have that, you have to go through rendering, which is another long and tedious process. And then after that, go through compositing, editing, and then finally sound. And that's once you have that, you have your final film. In 5 years, I could see myself being in an animating studio such as Pixar, hopefully is the dream, or even just doing other various visual effects for 3D animation programs, as Maya is the industry standard throughout for 3D animation, not only in pure 3D animation, but integrating 3D animation into live action. And those are both the two things that I've worked on for a very long time, and having to do this in high school, nobody else really does this, and so I have a real leg up in the competition, and I could go really far with this really quickly.